Hi everybody, this is a Chicklab reality clip for Monday, March 5th. Totally unscripted. I have a few dots to connect. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. It was very productive. Got a lot of work done. Everything that I was working on last week with the new show segment is coming out really well. I'm taking my time on it because it's an important topic for me. And I feel it really needs to be delivered to the masses, and it's about eating organic. And I'm really trying to fashion it for the skeptics. I'm trying to back it up with fact and evidence. So I'm going to take my time on it because, like I said, it's a very important topic, and which brings me to the camera today. Oh, by the way, I have to say this. For healthcare workers out there, if you have a problem with your gloves, there's a glove out there that is an aloe glove. It's a green glove, nitrile. Look for it. It is the best glove. When I came back after the allergy tests, when I came back to work, and I put these gloves on, I no longer had a problem with my hands. The rash kept going everywhere else, up my arm, down my back, down my chest, up my face. On Friday, the woman who sits next to me, a wonderful African-American woman, said to me, what, tell me your problem. So I did. And I showed her, and she's like, wow, you know, maybe you should try raw shea butter. I'm like, what's that? She explained it to me. She said her husband swears by it. I'm like, I will try anything at the moment. She got me some over the weekend, and I came into work today, and she gave it to me, and she gave it to me. I put this on at lunchtime, and for the first time since I've had the stuff done to my back, I am itch-free. It's all natural, 100% natural, raw shea butter. You can get it in probably a, you know, beauty store, cosmetic store. I'm not sure, but it can't be hard to find. I tell you what it is, but I don't know what the copyright infringement is on that yet. Still these little legal things that are still not coming to completion. I don't know what I can say and what I can't. But I am a huge advocate of 100% natural. Doesn't have to be organic, okay? I'm probably a little tiny bit away about what I'm going to be, you know, producing for the first show segment, but yes, it is about an organic lifestyle. And I will explain all that stuff, but I think the most important message here is go as natural as possible with things, you know, with solutions to strange, complex problems. The next thing I wanted to mention was, because while this wonderful thing happened to me today, something bad happened to me today. And you know, you always got to take the good with the bad. It's really hard to do, but you have to. You always count your blessings, and you always try and stay positive. That is something that I am going to say from beginning to end for however long Chicklab survives, you know, or however long you see me talking. I'm always going to say, count your blessings, stay positive. It is the most important thing you can do in life. Okay. If you're a doctor, a nurse, or any healthcare person, you have got to unconditionally be there for the person who steps in front of you. You have to take care of them. You can't judge them. You have to listen to everything they say, and maybe not their whole long life story, but there might be something in their life story that is very prevalent to what they need done to get them back out of the doctor's office and living a healthy life. Because people go to the doctors because there's something wrong in most cases. So, and now having said all that, I hope you got the most important parts out of that, because it's so unscripted, and I knew that there were some important things that I've encountered in the past week up until today that just needed to be mentioned. And whoever's listening to me, you know, I think the most important thing I just said was stay positive and count your blessings. It really, really is the most important. The second important thing is to do things as naturally as possible and be patient for our first show segment, which I'm really excited about. The thing that's taking me a long time with this section of it is I'm developing the start of a show segment, which is always going to be used for the show segment, and I wanted to get it right. And the research involved in what I'm trying to present. As I said, I'm really trying to target skeptics of an organic lifestyle, because I was one. I really, really have found truth in reading labels. And I'm going to go through all of this in the show segment, so I'm not going to give it away. But you really should be very mindful when you go to the supermarket and you see things on a label that you can't pronounce. Don't buy it. Don't trust that the things that are in that product are going to be okay for you. I think as time goes on, again, my opinion, I told you I have a lot of theories. Some of them are actually starting to prove themselves to me. And which is why I'm all about this topic. As time goes by, I truly believe, and it's already happening, that you're going to see more and more organic food available to everybody at a reasonable price. I'm going to show you how to find the good prices now. Working on that. But it's very, very clear to me that years and years of consuming processed foods full of preservatives, foods that came from, not so much came from, vegetables and fruit. They have pesticides on them. Pesticides are on the fruit and are incorporated into the fruit as it grows. Again, I will back all this up. When you consume pesticides, preservatives, and chemicals, the long-term effects are going to show themselves. They've already shown them to me. And I really do believe that my parents would have lived a lot longer had they known these things. I believe the things that tackled them in their senior years wouldn't have happened if they'd known that the things that they were consuming were bad for them. And I don't want to follow that path. And I want to try and alert as many people as possible who will listen to me and believe me and try to read labels and try and make sure that they understand what their food is made of. It's not as simple as you think. Not anymore. I watched a show yesterday that intrigued me when I took some time off away from my computer about our oceans and how polluted they are. Think about it this way. I'm plugging the organic lifestyle because I believe that, okay, this is probably going to help me more than any doctor. Maybe it's just my belief, but the fact that my back isn't itchy. Wouldn't you be a believer if that happened to you? As much as I want to give away what I'm working on, I'm not going to. I already said my piece, so I'm going to leave it alone, and I'm going to continue working on the first show segment, which I will let you know is everything food, and it is going to be a 3-part segment. I'm going to make the segment small so it keeps everybody's attention. Yeah, I'm just going to get back to work. I thank you for watching my madness today. But this was probably the best reality clip. Because I literally just turned the camera on and started talking. I'm going to edit myself. I'm not going to deny that. Because if you were to see the raw footage of this, you'd probably think I was a nut. No, you probably want to see the raw footage of it, wouldn't you? People love that. I don't understand. But you see, I'm one of them. I watch reality shows too. I don't know what the draw is. I think it's just watching somebody, I don't know, you know, somebody else's problems or somebody else's situation. It's always interesting. At least I hope I was interesting to you today. And I hope that I gave you some good advice, because that was really the reason I turned the camera on. To give good advice, to let you know what I was going through, because I felt it had a message, and to let you know that Chicklab is still working hard on the first show segment, and I'm going to get back to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.